So, Peter, what's the story today?
Today is the 2005 Sequoia Grove. Looks like that. Right there.
Sequoia Grove. You know,
Sequoia Grove. Right there.
I remember correctly, it seems like we drove past this winery just the other day.
Yep, it was on 29 there. Yep. They're right
there in Napa.
Right there in Napa, right on 29. I believe they're on the, if you're going north, I believe they're on the right-hand side of the road.
And indeed they are, or the east, as some would say.
The east side of the road. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, this is a Cabernet.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
All right.
Sequoia Grove, it's basically a 22 or 24 acre farm sitting there. And they buy, it's actually owned by the Co-Brand Corporation, so they're financed by a large corporation. And a lot of people don't give them credit because they sort of put them in that same league with other mass producers like St. Francis.
But are they mass producers?
Not really.
How many cases do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head, but it's not huge.
For being Valley Floor, they're pretty small, aren't they?
Well, they're pulling fruit from numerous locations.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's all their estate fruit, but then there's also fruit they're picking from other vineyards. But you know, I don't know what the total production is, but it's not
crazy.
It's not 1 million cases or anything. I mean, it's not like it's a Kendall Jackson or something.
Right. Let's just get right to the juice that we've got in our hand.
Okay, there it is. The juice in the hand.
The juice. All right, what are we getting on the nose? I will say first and foremost on the color, I cannot see through this thing. What year is this?
This is the 05.
The 05. All right. So about half a decade old.
Yep. This would be the 2006 is the one that's currently you'll find in the marketplace today.
Okay.
But the 05's been in the market for now a little over a year. And
it's got a fun nose on it. Now, we had tasted this wine before.
Well, we tasted it
previously.
We did, yeah. And
yep.
We've been drinking it all night because we often do.
All night. But previous evening, several months ago, in fact, it was a bit brighter and whatnot, and now we're discussing how it's
certainly fatter.
Right.
Yeah,
it's starting to refine itself and kind of go through a different phase of its life, and so it's really, again, very fun to buy a bottle, lay a few down, and continue to taste it and watch as it evolves and changes over time, as we all do.
Absolutely.
Right, Peter?
It's a very nice wine. Yeah, we were talking about the evolution of the wines, and Sequoia Grove is one that really, especially on a vintage like 05, will certainly appreciate. Any of you who have examples of that in your cellar, I would actually not drink it right now and try drinking it maybe in a year from now or 2 years from now. I think they'll start showing a lot better.
But as for now, on the nose, what are you getting?
Well, again, black fruits, big, very textbook Napa Cab. They're in that what they refer to as Rutherford dust location. I mean, it's very good soil concentration, lots of minerals, just a very, very pleasant wine.
Yeah, it's very solid. It's not overboard. It's really consistent on the nose. It doesn't change and go from one thing to the other. On the palate, what are you getting?
Licorice, asphalt. The licorice being black licorice. A lot of like burnt. Like I get a little bit of like burnt seaweed going on, and
yeah, because I get a little bit of that salty sort of character, but then it's also very inky. It's as if you're drinking this delicious black garnet ink. So
a little bit of sweat sock.
Little bit of sweat. You're sounding more like me, Peter.
No, you could be so lucky.
So, on the palate, it's very enjoyable. What kind of a finish are you getting on this one, Peter?
A lot of hang time on the finish. Lots of very long finish to this.
But it's a very subtle finish.
It is, but the tobacco character in the wine.
get like a plum, like a dark, very ripe plum.
Black plum.
And almost like it's almost the skin of a plum, where it has that tannin that you're able to just kind of. It's got a dry sort of character, but yet it's very juicy. And
one of those small
plum in a glass. A plum in a glass.
There it is. Big plum in the glass. Yummy. Dark color, rich fruit. It's quite nice, actually.
Very nice.
Very happy with it.
All right, shall we cheers to that?
Cheers. Thanks for joining.